Heather Brink with us right now.
Hi, guys.
How are you
ya?
today?
I'm doing all right.
Doing good, doing good. Awesome. Well, we wanted to have you in. We got the beginning of the season coming up Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Bob Devaney Sports Center.
Yep. Versus Arkansas.
We got those Hogs coming up here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So what is your take so far this season and your early season practices and getting ready for the season?
Yeah. I mean, we've got a good squad. Good. Well, we're at 19, so that's a good size. Just really proud of the physical component of what these athletes have kind of committed to putting in. Every day they've shown up, and just when I think, okay, they can't handle the next challenge, they step up to the plate and just deliver. And they've done a really great job focusing on how they can help each other through those challenges and the growth through that piece of it. So just really excited about them. I think they're a good group of athletes. They're super excited for Saturday, right? Like this is our time to shine. And, they got some motive behind them to prove some people wrong. So I think we're ready to go.
Awesome. So you said you got 19 girls on your squad. How does that, is that about the average roster size for most colleges?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of changed throughout the years, right? Like it used to be you'd have 12 or 13 kids. Now you're looking at probably an average size of that 18 to 20. You just begin to want more depth, right?
Yeah,
like things happen. Gymnastics is a hard sport on their bodies, and you just really gotta be able to have that next person be ready to step in and not just step in and do something, but step in and replace a score, right?
Yep. And then so we got it Saturday, 3 o'clock, Bob Devaney Sports Center. Events to the people that are maybe not familiar with gymnastics. We got floor, we got bars, vault,
balance beam. Yeah.
So how does like a normal meet go? Like,
yeah, great
how
question.
many girls compete?
So we normally have 6 up, 5 scores count. So you get that one low score that you get to throw out. Early on in the season, you'll see 7 people go. That 7th person is called an exhibition. And they just get the opportunity. Sometimes it's a freshman who's never really been in this pressure situation, and you kind of give them that opportunity to experience it and really learn what it's about. Sometimes it's maybe someone who just needs that ability to kind of build some confidence. So 6 people, the first 6 up go, 5 scores count, the 7th person's exhibition. You won't have exhibition on every event, but typically you'll have that, especially this early of the season. And then when we go, we'll rotate. The home team rotates in Olympic order, which is vault, bars, beam, floor. The visiting team rotates in kind of this random order, but it's a flip-flop. So they'll go bars, vault, floor, beam. So beam is always the challenge event, right? It's 4 inches. It's always nerve-wracking. So as a visiting team, you got to learn to kind of handle that pressure going into the last event.
So who coaches beam for Nebraska?
That would be myself.
Oh, that's
for sure.
you.
Yeah. It's always interesting because I tell the girls, I'm like, well, vault was probably my best event. Beam was probably my worst event as an athlete, but it's the event I feel most comfortable coaching on. I've had, obviously several years of doing that. So you kind of build off of it, just like you're asking the athletes to do, right? Yeah.
So then you got your assistant coaches. You got Brian Amato.
Yes.
And then you got a new coach this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and for it, Alexei Kodakov.
Yes, great job.
What's up now?
You're no AD when it comes to pronouncing words.
Yeah.
So how do you have them? What are they coaching this year? How are they?
So Brian primarily oversees bars, and then Alexi will oversee vault and floor, and then we have a volunteer coach, Alexi's wife, Marissa King, who was an Olympian for Great Britain. And she has been helping, kind of float around, but predominantly our choreography, our dance on floor. So you'll see them kind of partner together a little bit too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I want to tell the listeners out there is these gymnastics meets, they're not quiet.
Yeah.
If you come to a gymnastics meet, it's upbeat.
Yeah.
You can be loud. You can cheer. The girls actually
absolutely, they love it.
They feed off the cheers.
Yeah, I was just telling you during the break that we were watching some videos to kind of reminisce on some things. But there are people, the parents, the crowd. We're all there chanting "Go Big Red," right?
Yep.
And it's just this whole adrenaline thing. The adrenaline, I mean, at least in college gymnastics, that adrenaline piece that really feeds into their performance. And when the crowd and the athletes connect like that, it just kind of provides that next level game. on the competition floor, and can really help a team kind of rise above,
Oh yeah.
in that instance, and be able to produce kind of some really great routines. So our goal this year is 5,000 people in the stands on average. This weekend we have that Pepsi Pack the House, so tickets are $1. Hopefully people show out. It's at a good time in the afternoon. Families with young children can come, be able to experience it. But absolutely, we want them in the stands cheering. We go into postseason, and postseason you have all four events going on at one time. So the more they get there and they're loud, the more preparation it is for us to be ready for postseason.
And you got Arkansas coming in too. Like I've been to a few meets down in Arkansas, and they get pretty rowdy down there. I think these Nebraska fans, I think they need to come out this weekend, 3:00 down at Devaney, and show these Arkansas people,
Oh, let's do it.
Show what it's all about.
Let's do it. I hope they do. I think I'm originally from here in Lincoln. Grew up around all of the Nebraska athletics. And I think one of the things that makes Nebraska really special is our community and the support of all sports.
Yep.
And these Olympic sports in particular, gymnastics. You got a lot of young girls who, really dream of being able to do the sport. I think they have a great opportunity to bring their children to kind of watch what that next level looks like. But absolutely, I hope they show up. I hope they show up loud and kind of give it to the Hogs.
Yeah. And this weekend also, if you've got the young kids out there that, want to get into gymnastics, you're going to have three Olympians there.
Yeah.
Actually, well,
4 with Marissa.
Yeah.
Right. So Arkansas's coaches are all Olympians.
Yeah.
Marissa's an Olympian. Right. I'm trying to think if on any of their team they have Olympians.
I think,
but Emma Spence on our team is alternate for Canada.
I was just going to say that. And you got Chris Brooks, their assistant coach. I believe he was an Olympian.
And he coached here for a year, right? So he's coming back to Lincoln to kind of experience it.
Yeah, I've definitely, for many years, I've told, it is, if you want to get the younger generation involved, say like football games, sometimes the tickets can be expensive, this is something that it's price efficient.
Yeah.
And it is a good time.
Yeah. It's cheaper than a movie. Come experience it. We play music. There's opportunities for the crowd to, be on the big screen and really get involved in what they're doing. Floor is probably the most entertaining event. That's last for us. You'll kind of see us throw the bones throughout the routines. I hope the little ones are always watching for that. To me, that's tradition. And then we all have a Go Big Red somewhere in the routine. Yep. So hopefully we'll get that crowd involved in that piece too.
And the meets go about 2 hours.
Yeah, I would say it's 45? About 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Yeah, I mean, the more television's kind of gotten involved in some things, the more efficient we try to keep things running with the dual meet 2 teams. It's about 90 minutes from start to finish. And then we usually do awards at the end, which takes a little bit longer. So it should be a really great time. Should be, able to get out of there no later than 5:00. I didn't look at the weather. Is the weather supposed to be pretty good? Yeah.
It should be okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be good weather. We're inside. So come enjoy some heat.
And only $1. I mean,
$1 and $1 Pepsi products.
$1 Pepsi. So
at the concession stand. So it should be a good time.